Midjourney threatens to dethrone Adobe with its own generative fill feature. A paralyzed woman speaks for the first time in 18 years thanks to AI research. And ElevenLabs shatters any language barriers, letting you communicate with up to 30 different languages. All this and more in the first AI Tech Weekly. Microsoft is leveling up Windows 11 with some AI magic. Soon the Photos app will be able to recognize people and objects, letting you cut and paste them like you're in a sci-fi movie. That means you can snap a pic of any text and boom, it's ready to be copied and edited. Plus, they're teasing something really cool for the Paint app. This big reveal is expected to be announced at their next event on September 21st, so mark your calendar, guys. Now let's touch our hearts for a moment. Anne, a woman paralyzed and mute for 18 years, can now speak again, thanks to some groundbreaking work from UC San Francisco and UC Berkeley. Electrodes implanted in her brain with some nifty AI algorithms convert her thoughts to speech. That's right, from a mere 14 words per minute to a now 80 words per minute. And it's not just speech, her digital avatar can also make facial expressions as well. Imagine the sheer relief and joy this woman is experiencing. Ever been lost in translation? Well, Facebook is making that a thing of the past. Their new translation model, Seamless M42, is not just like any other model. It's an all-in-one behemoth supporting 100 different languages.
Let's take, for example, the phrase, "Our goal is to create a more connected world." If I say this in Spanish, nuestro objetivo es crear un mundo más conectado. Seamless M4T can translate this phrase into text for nearly 100 different languages. The model can also generate speech-to-speech translation for 35 languages.
Mục tiêu của chúng tôi là tạo ra một thế giới kết nối hơn.
We're talking about real-time speech-to-speech and text-to-text translations. This could totally change the way we interact on a global scale. Moving on, YouTube is doing something very cool with Universal Music Group. They're working together to develop an AI framework aiming to protect artists while enhancing creativity. This collaboration could be the birthplace of something incredible in the music industry. Are you worried that robots might steal your job? Well, IBM's latest study offers a new perspective. So you see, guys, AI is not here to take over. AI is here to make us better at what we do. We're looking at an average revenue growth of 15% for companies good at reskilling their workforce. The future isn't just for coders, it's for communicators, thinkers, and adapters. Get ready to up your game. Speaking of games, the legal game of AI and art just got a new playbook. A recent US court ruling stated that AI-created art doesn't qualify for copyright. This is huge, especially for entertainment industries that rely on copyrighted materials. Do you speak more than one language? Well, ElevenLabs' new voice can now speak up to 30 different languages. It's an ambitious project that could reshape how we communicate in multilingual settings, from games to global conferences. It's about breaking down language barriers in a very real way. Adobe, you might want to look over your shoulder. Midjourney's new feature, Very, is eyeing your turf. Artists can now fill in spaces using a text-to-image feature. It's a huge step for the AI art scene, and it gives Adobe a run for its money. Gamers, gear up. NVIDIA's got some big news with the introduction of DLSS 3.5.
Most large language models today are trained to provide only the good responses. With SteerLM, however, the models are trained to provide responses aligned with particular attributes. Hi, Jin. How's your ramen business going?
It's slow these days.
Why do you think that is? Is your ramen any good?
I think it is. I don't know why it's slow.
Not the most insightful answer. Let's increase his helpfulness and add a little bit of creativity to see if his response changes. Why do you think that is? Is your ramen any good?
I think the new flavor I added might be causing the issue. I'm not sure. I've made it more spicy by adding some fresh Korean peppers.
Imagine NPCs so lifelike they seem like ordinary human. Last but not least, I'm ending this episode on a serious note. The AI arms race between the US and China is heating up like never before. Billions are being invested, and AI tech is even being tested in conflict zones. As AI integrates into military tech, how prepared are we for this new battlefield? So that's all I have for you today, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.